Hey guys, it's me, Chauny. Wanted to make my last video for the day, or maybe last two videos for the day. You know how it is in this community. We some video junkies. No, but seriously though, I came to share with you guys my last smoothie of the day, and I wanted to show you guys, like, I have this little Ninja Pulse thingy, and it's so expensive online, and it doesn't really work that well. But it's great for the smoothies and stuff. But in Walmart it was $24, and it was the last one that they had. So I was like, I'm taking this. But you know, as for me, I'm the kind of person who can really truly deal with something like this. It does not bother me at all. And as you can see, it's almost gone. You know, I've been eating it. But the smoothies come out just fine. The regular smoothies. So they don't want you to. They want you to spend more money if you want to make, you know, smoothies from kale. Especially because I've been able to put, in the ones that I ate for like a lunch and a snack, I was able to put spinach in there with no problem. But when you put the kale in, it just comes out lumpy like this. And I really wanted a super green smoothie. And I had one yesterday also. Yesterday, because of the way that I eat now, and me and my sister went out and did some shopping and stuff like that, things that we had to do on Saturday, that we do on Saturdays. Because of that, I didn't get a chance to eat, long story short. So usually when I have things to do, you know, I just jump up and I go. So what happened was, like, yesterday I ended up eating some pistachios on the way home from the store, and then smoothies, you know, a couple of smoothies before, you know, the day was out. And that was my meals for the day. And so today I was like, well, it was what I want to share with y'all is that even though this is like, I can understand why people don't want to do it, because I'm gonna let my sister know, no, you don't want to get that blender that I got, the little Ninja Pulse thing, because some people can't deal with stuff not tasting well. But me, things taste better to me because I know what it's doing in my body. And this works a lot like juice works in my body, because I've had green juice before, although I purchased it. But yeah, it works very similar to the way the juice does, except for that it takes a little bit longer, but not very much. Honestly, in all honesty, if you can get this stuff down, if you have a regular blender at home and it'll only chunk it up like this. Because my thing is, I don't want to waste the pulp by straining it through a paint strainer or a nut milk bag or whatever, because you're wasting all the, you know, in my opinion, God created these fruits and vegetables, and they have, every part of them has a reason, you know. So I don't want to waste mine. I want to eat it all. To give you guys an idea, it's like you eating cream of wheat, but it's delicious. It's like, oh, let me tell you how I made mine. I made mine with, I would say, a handful and a half of kale, because I really wanted to get the green on. And it's really pretty, guys. I don't know if you guys can really see it. I don't want to make a mess. I hate messes. But it's really super duper pretty. It's so green and pretty. Like, wow. It's just so pretty. I love, you know, nature, grass, trees, natural things. So anyway, so I had a handful and a half of kale, a handful of spinach, because I was eating spinach all day. I just wanted to make sure I got my kale in. 2 apples. Green apples, 2 and it's the Granny Smith ones, 1/5 of a lemon, chop it up, threw that in there, 1/5 of a lemon, one more thing, 1 banana, and 1 orange. So I took all of the, you know, the peel and all the white pulp stuff, most of it off that I could with a knife, because the pulp is kind of bitter, I found out. So we took that off, chopped it up, threw that in there, and I was pleasantly surprised that a little 5-year-old that I shared this with wanted it. And I was like, that's interesting. A kid wants to have. So I'm like, okay, you sure? You sure? You want to taste it first? Yeah, my daughter, you know, she loves them. She's like, I want to eat this, have the smoothies with you. So I'm like, okay. And she's been eating them. And my daughter is really strange for 17. Like, she really likes some healthy stuff, and I love it. It means the curse in my family is already broken. I don't have a lot of work to do. One of the things we can do in our lives, you know, you want to break a curse in front of your mom, your dad, your sisters, your children. Of course, children is highly influenced by us. But I'm learning through my own life that, you know what, you can influence your own, you know, family members who are adults. It can happen, but you'll be doing it without really knowing that you're doing it, you know. So all we have to do in this life is just lead by our example. Whatever it is that our hopes and dreams and desires for our family, we have to do them first and show them what's possible. That's what I'm learning. So that's why I'm on my mission. And I don't intend to lose because, you know, the devil has defeated a lot of people in my family. And I'm tired of him whipping on us, you know. And I'm not going out like that, you know. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Also, YouTube, I wish I could show you the page, guys. But you guys have got to believe me. YouTube has been acting up with me, sending me stuff about my music, and God, I love my gospel music, you know. So I have another site, and I know some people have expressed disdain, unhappiness, anger almost, you know, with the fact that I was moving my videos. Now I decided, okay, I'm just gonna upload to both sites. Well, what happened was, when I decided I was gonna do that, I hadn't gotten a chance to upload to Vimeo yet. I just uploaded the 7 brand new dance videos of me where I started dancing this year over on YouTube. And they started sending these messages again. And when they sent me those messages before, you know, before I knew it, they wouldn't let me have ads on my videos no more or anything. Now, another thing that I have over there is Vimeo has a tip jar. You know, I can use the tip jar. But before anything bad happens, what I'm gonna do, they're saying that the music, I'm not allowed to use the music, but I see people all over YouTube using music that belongs to, you know, like I love Karen Clark Sheard and Kiera Sheard. You guys hear my music. I love Virtue, the group Virtue, Trinity 5-7, J Moss, you know, T-Bone, you know, the people I listen to. Okay, now there's all kinds of worldly music being played on YouTube, and I don't see them jumping on them because they have the worldly music on their videos. I don't see people being shut down. So I'm just like, I'm not in fear because I trust my God, and that's why I believe that He has me where I have my videos over on another site. So what I'm going to do is try to find music that has no words to it. But for me, my passion is the music that has words. The music that has words has a message for us, you know, not just me, but for us, that will help us to keep to our journey. I pick my music according to the lyrics. Okay, I'm a very, that's why I only listen to gospel, you know, while we're on the subject. I only listen to gospel music because it's the only thing that has anything positive going on with it. There may be a few songs sprinkled here and there, you know, on other people's albums that are acceptable, but I just, you know, I don't want to get involved with that because there's a lot that goes on with people who make the other kind of music. So, but I'll tell you guys this. A lot of people have said they enjoy my music. I hope it isn't annoying anyone, but I'm going to continue to make my videos. Nothing's going to stop me. I will always find a way to make my dance videos. And they're going to be put up over at Vimeo. The ones with lyrics. But I'm trying to find music again so that I can have dance videos over on YouTube where there's no words, you know, so you guys can enjoy the ones at YouTube, and then you can go over to Vimeo, and I will leave a link in the description for you guys to go and check that out. There's also some new videos that I uploaded over there because I got really nervous and freaked out and just uploaded couple of videos over there. Guys, I make videos a lot, and I just had like a bunch of videos that I needed to upload, like as far as me speaking to you guys. Like over at Vimeo right now, I have a video with 12 tips that I share with you guys on how, you know, Chauny loses the weight very quickly. And by the way, I have a really funny joke to share with you guys. I think it's really funny. But I can't fit my underwear. I think it's hilarious. Like, you know, I was just laying there, you know, relaxing today. And I'm like, I reach back and I'm like, wow, you can almost just, I don't know, you can just, I can't even explain it, but it's like, who has this much room to just sitting up like that? And I'm like, wow, I'm so happy that, like, you know, my pants, one day I was standing on the front porch talking to a neighbor, and wow, I had to reach back and grab my pants because they slid off. They're just like the sweat type pants, and they don't have a lot of elastic or anything. It was my big behind that was holding these pants up. They were gonna fall down, and this was a male that I was talking to. So yeah, it's working out, you know. It's really, the weight is coming off, and I want you guys, the 12 tips that I share are, you know, what I used to get all that weight off when I did it in 2009. And also I want to share with you guys, I did share with, I guess a couple of people might have read, because I posted on someone's video today. When I came back to the community, the last time I had weighed myself was October, but I was eating like a pig the whole time that I was home, from all the way through October. Plus I was eating horribly when I was, you know, at my mom's house. So I ate for 2 more months, and I sat, I wasn't doing anything, you know. So I sat, whereas I was at least working more physically when I was at my mother's house. Physically, I just sat and did nothing, and I was very depressed, you know. A lot of reasons behind that, but so for the first 2 months I just pigged out, and I got bigger. Okay, so when I left there, I was about 263, and that was only because I was walking. And you guys saw the videos where when I was there, I was trying to start walking in July and get myself on track, but that didn't work out, and I fell back, and, you know, into the eating, and didn't continue to walking. So at any rate, so we're gonna put it this way. I never weighed myself, but I was somewhere between 275 and 285. And so I'm gonna reveal to you guys that I did weigh myself last week, and I was 240 pounds. Okay, 240 pounds. So between December 5th, when I began again, or you could say December 1st, when I began again, to, I guess it was maybe February 2nd or 3rd that I weighed myself. Yeah, 240 pounds is where I should say I am currently. I'm sure I've lost more since then, but yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. So for those of you who are waiting for a weigh-in, I'm going to be weighing myself on camera for you guys on the very end of the month, the 28th of February this year. The 28th of February, I will weigh myself. I will also weigh myself again around the 28th of February, and around the 24th of March. And then again on my birthday, April 17th, because my goal is that by April 17th, I would like to be 199 pounds. That's my goal, you know. I really want to be about 195 by my birthday, April 17th. But that's my birthday present to me. And one of the reasons that I prefer to weigh, you know, wait a long period of time and weigh. And first I was going to wait all the way to my birthday, but I know that's like, people are anxious and anticipating what's going on with me. So I'm going to go ahead and do 3 weigh-ins for you guys. 28th of February, 24th of March, and the 17th of April. And then from there, we'll probably do I don't know, I guess every 2 weeks or every 3 week weigh-ins. Okay, so that is the plan with that. You know, my goal is to get from 240 to 195 by my birthday, which is not, you know, too much to ask for what I'm doing and willing to put in. And yeah, so root for me, cheer for me. Be sure to check out the link below and go to Vimeo, because I have the 12 tips. I also teach you guys by actually showing you how to eat raw garlic. I showed you on camera how to eat raw garlic for medicinal purposes, you know. And I believe I included some links in there in the Vimeo video about how to you know, get the links about how what the benefits are of garlic, because garlic has huge benefits, and you know, I don't hear it talked about a lot in our community. So but it's raw garlic, not in pill form, raw garlic. So I'm going to be eating raw garlic, very strong raw garlic on camera in those videos. But yeah, and Vimeo also has a tip jar, which puts me back in the game, that everybody over here on YouTube is able to put commercials and things like ads on their videos, and whereas I am not allowed to do that anymore because somebody click bombed me. Look up click bombing on YouTube, and it's really ignorant how YouTube, you know, does with that. You know, they don't care. You just butt out of luck, you know. So yeah, that's that. And if you ever, if you guys, you know, like the videos or whatever, hey, just like and comment and share. You know, you don't have to put anything in the tip jar, but at least it's there. I have a means of, you know, getting some kind of compensation for what I'm doing to help me in my life, so that I'll be able to survive, because this is what I'm doing for a living. I'm writing, making videos for you guys, and everything's free for you all. So which is, you know, that's cool with me. I mean, I love what I do. And yeah, this I could do this for the rest of my life for free, you know, as long as I had a roof over my head and be able to provide a roof over my, you know, family's head. I will be so happy, you know. So yeah, this is what I love to do. And I'm just really excited, because I don't know, I just have like all my energy back and everything, and oh, God is so good. I wanted to also share that I was really sick when I came back, and I'm sure a lot of people noticed that I was sick. And what had happened to me was, when I was eating badly before throughout the year, because I wasn't just doing it at my mother's house, but you know, I still wasn't eating right. I was gaining weight before that. But now when I was eating badly, it was a lot of starches, like rice, carbs, you know, rice, pasta. I went back to eating sweets, any kind of sweets I wanted. I was just eating it, junk food, cakes. And I love cakes. My favorite drug of choice was cakes, cookies, pies, and when I could tolerate it, ice cream, because I cannot tolerate any kind of dairy anymore. It actually makes me sick. And when I look at it, I think about what it's going to do to me. And so, like, yeah, that's enough right there. I don't want it in my body. So that is how that happened, you know. So what happened was, when I tried to go on a fast, if you can imagine, if you try to go on a fast and you're not knowing what's going on with you, I didn't have any sicknesses in my body. God had blessed me with all the weight on me and everything to just be healthy. And I kept hearing the warning in my spirit for years that if I didn't quit it, something serious was going to happen. And I know about diabetes because I have family members. I've even sat at a family member's house and they pricked my finger with the little thing and showed me how the blood sugar thing worked and everything. So, needless to say, I remember calling the family member on one occasion, and they had told me one day before, when I went to being, I think that was the year before I went vegetarian. When I went vegetarian, it was in my body too. Now, diabetes had entered my body is why I got sick. If you think about that, I'm already diabetic and don't know it. And then I went on a fast, okay? Like a water fast is not the thing to do. Now, to go on a green juice diet